Hey guys, it's Danny and I'm very excited to be sharing my very first recipe of 2017. And because many of us are still trying to balance out from the holidays, I wanted to make it a super nutrient-rich, delicious recipe, which is why I am sharing a veggie-packed detox soup. Now, this soup has all the major detoxing anti-inflammatory players in it. These are your key immunity boosters, right? So it is jam-packed with fresh, beautiful vegetables, and then it's got lots of fresh garlic, ginger, turmeric, cayenne pepper, fresh lemon, and even a little bit of cinnamon. So this soup is super nourishing and it is extremely delicious. So it's very easy to make. You got to get all of your ingredients prepped, get it done first, and then into a nice big pot, heating up over a medium heat. To that, I'm adding a tablespoon of olive oil. Then once that oil is heated up, I'm adding a chopped red onion. You could also do a white or a yellow onion, along with a little pinch of salt. Give this all a stir, and I'm gonna let the onions go for 2 or 3 minutes. I want them to begin to look translucent, and they also will be nice and fragrant. Then into the pot goes some fresh garlic, some chopped up celery and carrot. Then I have my fresh ginger, fresh grated turmeric, a little cayenne pepper, some cinnamon, and a little bit more salt and pepper because we wanna layer the flavors as we go. I'm gonna give that a stir, mix it all together, and I'm gonna let it cook in the pot for about 5 to 8 minutes or until the raw edge is off of all of those vegetables. Now guys, I'm using fresh turmeric and ginger here. I've got 1 heaping tablespoon of both, but if you did not have fresh, you could use dried and you would just cut the measurements down to a teaspoon. So a teaspoon of ginger and turmeric if it's dried, a nice big tablespoon if it's fresh. So guys, this soup was simply inspired by my desire to get all the major players, all those nourishing, nutrient-dense foods into one pot and into one bowl, simply because my body is just all over that right now. It tastes and it feels amazing. After the holidays, I got a lot of messages from people on Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, asking how do we rebalance after the holidays and how do we make up for everything we ate? And my answer is very simple. You really don't have to do much. You just get back to doing what you normally do, right? So just get back to eating the clean and delicious foods that you normally eat. And in no time, your body is just gonna rebalance on its own. But I know for myself, I do like to work some power foods into the mix like this, again, simply because they just feel good. Okay, so these veggies are looking good. So next up, I have some fresh sliced cabbage, some fresh diced tomatoes. Then I have 1 can of cannelleni beans that I've rinsed and drained. And these are basically like white kidney beans, but you guys could really use any bean you have on hand. Adds a little bit of protein and a little extra body to the soup. And then I'm adding 8 cups of cold filtered water. Crank the heat up to high. I'm gonna let everything come up to a boil. And then once I have that boil, I'm gonna finish this soup with some fresh diced zucchini and a few cups of freshly shredded Swiss chard, a beautiful dark leafy green. You could use any green you had. You could do kale here, you could do dandelion greens. I mean, literally any green would work. Finish it with a nice big squish of lemon over the top. And I like to add the zucchini and the kale right at the end because I don't want them to get too soft. So once they're in the pot, I let it come back to a boil. It just takes a couple of minutes and then this soup is ready to serve. This is a great soup to add to your meal prep on the weekend, and then you know you have a really nourishing, warm lunch or dinner ready to go in the fridge. And I know for myself, after all the festivities of the holidays, this soup tastes and feels amazing. It'll last in your fridge, I'd say up to 3 to 4 days. So make it, enjoy it, and then let me know what you think down in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Danny Spees. I'll see you back here soon with some more clean and deliciousness. I'm thinking, I'm almost ready. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So guys, this soup was